It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns under the lights on Thursday night.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time. They've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Has this at the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. Bringing him out to #1 pick in 2015, a former league leader in passing. It's Jameis Winston.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Putting the tight end in motion. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. He'll get this to Tillman. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa into the hands of OBJ. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action with Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, it's a point of emphasis and practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Winston. Chuck, the ball's out, he lost it. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed, and you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And on 3rd down, Dolphins coming out in the dime, expecting a pass. Winston to throw it. Moore's got it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36 line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Winston now. He'll get this complete to Chubb. On the move, past the 40. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Winston looking to throw. That's complete, David Njoku. And they get this down to the 28. Offense up to the line fast. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Justin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Carlson's kick is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Back to throw it. He fires one deep down the middle. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. Aubrey puts it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter. That is the halfway point here on Thursday night. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. Not too much to show you scoring-wise in that 1st half. Just a couple of field goals make up all the scoring. But I wouldn't be surprised if we're close to a breakthrough, and things should open up as we move along.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the 2nd half. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Washington now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this 2nd half. And they could take control in the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Tua off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. Gets out of trouble. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Catch is made down the right sideline. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. A-Chain on the inside give. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Give him 5 yards on the pickup. And we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. Just a field goal aside so far as we enter the final quarter of play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. A-Chain again. And he only gets this one down to the 9. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. They're looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 16 at the 19-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns down by only 3. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. We've got a screen to the running back. The ball is loose, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Here he is to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Desperation time here on 4th. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
The Miami offense headed out there now. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Bronk, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with A-Chain. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They'll come up 1st and 10. They run the counter to H.M. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Now the Browns spend their final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Running left, here's A-Chain. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long going to be the key here down the stretch.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. It's a 38-yard look here. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 17-yard line.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.